to continue being able to help athletes get stronger, be in a weight room, which is just everything I love.
I do feel prepared, and I think it's because I've gained a confidence while I was in school.
Becoming a student marshal is going to be the great achievement in my life.
I definitely want to thank my family for everything that they've done for me, my mom, my dad, my two sisters.
It was definitely something that was hard to do. I feel like I'm a better person because of it, and I feel like it helped me become who I am.
I definitely felt that I was in charge of my own study. I was a designer of my whole curriculum.
I'm interested in weightlifting. I'm interested in exercise. But it's important that you find something you're passionate about. There's an argument to be made of keeping your hobby and your job. I want to learn as much about what I'm interested in.
I'm going to miss the education. I've enjoyed learning so much about history, religion, writing the arts. I'm not so shy and timid now. Now I'm ready to ask questions.
At the time I got the news that I become the student marshal, I felt very excited. Native language is not English, so it has a little bit like obstacle when you study in the second language. So you need to much more effort than everybody else, so you gonna get the great result.
This semester, I've chosen to take 24 credits so that I can finish out in the fall. I'm definitely very driven, I would say. Once I set my mind to something, I'll accomplish it.
Right now I'm hoping to be a lawyer. Being a public defender is definitely somewhere that I'm eyeing, at least for a starting position. I feel like it kind of gives me the ability to use the privilege that I have in my life. I'm a very privileged person. I have great family, great friends.
I worked on my master thesis, which was titled Treatment Planning for Different Thermal Therapies to Treat Glioblastoma multiforme, which is a type of brain tumor. It is difficult to plan for that thermal therapies on a live subject. My research, it focused on developing a simulation tool wherein the neurosurgeons could just simulate their surgeries on a virtual simulation tool. It's successfully validated now, and it's going to be used for a canine patient to treat brain tumor by the end of this year. Me being involved in this particular project and me being a very big part of this project, it gives me immense pleasure. It is going to have a huge impact on people's life.
In middle school, I felt directionless. I was fat, I hated things. Finding kinesiology, finding exercise and weightlifting, it gives like an introspective look at yourself. When you throw 200 some odd pounds in the air, you get to throw it on the ground pretty much as hard as possible. There's an outlet to that. It's a release of all that stress. Yeah, I've always had like athletic coaches that have had an impact on my life. I've had a lot of people that have taught me stuff about exercise science, kinesiology, weightlifting that never asked for a dime for it. And I feel like you have a obligation to continue doing that for people.
Growing up, I always had a passion for medicine. It started out when my parents got me this doctor's kit, and it had a stethoscope and all of those little things. I remember going around with that and playing around with it, and then it just stuck ever since. I hope to go to medical school. I'm taking a gap year before that. I'm hoping to volunteer abroad and maybe help with that. But I feel like that's my calling and my way of giving back as well.
The life with the international student is not easy because sometimes I feel like I miss my home and I miss my parents. Sometimes I miss my friends over there. But I need to overcome all of this to finish my study part.
I've learned how to be strong as an individual, how to be strong in a team. I've learned how to be independent through myself, and I just feel like I have the whole world ahead of me thanks to, education.
I'm very excited to graduate. Feels like a big step forward in my life. I really feel like I've accomplished something here.
I'm very honored to receive the position of a student marshal. I feel that whatever experiences I had till now, they have made me tougher. Penn State Harrisburg is one of a special place for me. It was a whole journey of experiences. There were a lot of struggle involved in this particular phase. There were a lot of achievements. Yeah, it is a huge responsibility as well as honor for me.